Ready? I'm not gonna. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Chris with the C. Thank you for being with me, guys. I've had a few days off and basically I needed to refresh the batteries. As you can see on the table, we have got the FTX Zorro brushed, and if you noticed, we've also got the HPI Jumpshot ST on there, guys. Now, there's a good reason behind this. As you know, I'm going to convert this into brushless. But what I'm thinking of actually doing, now I have got a box of tricks there that were obviously sent to me. I was thinking about changing the motor around on the HPI anyway, alright? Just something with a bit more kV to give it a bit more oomph again. But I'm thinking about putting the Hobbywing G2 motor in this Zorro. And, well, why not? I mean, at the end of the day, upgrade everything. Why not give it a go? So I'm thinking about putting a BLX 100 in here, and obviously the Hobbywing 3300 kV 3652 size can motor in this one. Leaving that with the standard 23 tooth pinion, and then basically upgrading even further on the jump shot. So yeah, I'm going to put the head cam on now. I'm going to start stripping out the motor from the HPI, bang it into the Zorro, and by the end of this we should have two cars that are completely upgraded. So yeah, massive thank you to each and everyone who are obviously watching the videos at the moment as well. Really do appreciate it, guys. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. I'll stop waffling, let's dive down. See you down below. Right guys, so as I mentioned before, we've got quite a nice little setup going on with the jump shot. I'm a bit worried I'm gonna ruin this, but let's just, for the sake of science, let's take the motor and everything out here. We're gonna put it into here. Now, a couple of things to mention with this car, guys. I have been working on this over the past couple of days, and it's a few things I want to show you before we go any further. First thing, we have stripped out the brushless system. Sorry, the brush system that we had in the car, as you can see. So I've cleaned it all up, made sure everything's fine. I've also gone through the car, guys. Now, what do I mean by this? I topped up all the shocks. It turns out that this shock didn't have any shock oil in there. So I have gone through them, topped them all up. I think I thickened up the front to 600 and left the back on 5. The other thing, guys, the diffs. All right, so these diffs that obviously that were in the car, I had a few people mention to me, one of them being Paul Friar, and also Rue from Rue's RC Adventures. They both said to me that the diffs on this vehicle, around them was basically like a peanut butter grease. And honestly, guys, I will put somewhere up here a little video just to show you the problem I had with it. What it was horrible. It was absolutely disgusting. So I stripped the car down, basically did the front and rear diff. In fact, I'll put the video there now. Alright, so I'll let you just watch this bit. And yeah, so the idea is now that we're going to upgrade it. Now, servo wise, I'm going to leave it as it is at the moment, and I probably will though upgrade it at some point. Where I'm going to go with this car, I've not got a clue. Normally I've got a plan for all my vehicles, but this one has kind of left me a little bit in suspense. I'm going to get some tools out now. I'm going to crack open my beer, because all wrenching should be done with a nice beverage. As you can see, we've got the old brew dog on the go, the Lost. I'm going to crack open a beer, and I think we're going to take the motor out of this car, put that in here. I'm going to put a BLX 100 into this one, and then that car, I'm probably going to fit this Surpass. It's a 3665 3800 kV motor in that one. Whether this is going to become a little bit silly, I don't know, but we'll soon find out now. But yeah, let's crack on with this one first. Right, okay guys, so we've now got the power plant out, as you can see. As you know, I've had some great success with this motor, so I want to see what this is going to be like inside the Zorro. And I've also got my speed controller out, so they're going to go into the Zorro. Now, I want to tie this up first, so I'm probably going to run this pass motor. It might be a bit big, kind of looks good actually, to be honest with the red can. I need to find a pinion gear, so obviously you need to make sure we got a pinion gear for this. And yeah, put the speed controller in, put the motor in, and away to go. I'm going to stop the video here. Right guys, so a little bit of progress. We've gone a completely different path actually with the HPI. So what I've actually done is Paul Friar sent me this castle system, and I was intrigued on actually, you know, what to do with it and how to use it. So I've gone and put it in the HPI. I've gone with the Hobbywing motor we spoke about as well, the 3665 3800 kV motor, and I've gone with the 20 tooth pinion on the car. We know what works in this car anyway, so I'm going to give this a blast when I can. Weather's a bit damp outside, so but just tidy a few things up now, and I think we're pretty much done with this one in particular. Just to give you a little heads up though, actually, I have programmed the ESC, so what I did like about this is it actually gives you a full table. It's quite easy to program, so I did like this. Thanks Paul for sending this over, because I was quite impressed with the way you can set it up. Hang on, if I can find it. There's a little table. Where we go here. So reverse type, you can either lock out reverse completely, forward and brake only, forward brake and reverse. We've gone for that option. Brake amount, we've gone for 75%, I believe. Reverse amount, we've gone for 75%. No, actually, sorry, brake amount, we went for 50. Reverse amount, we've gone for 75%. Punch control, we've set to high. Drag brake to 0. Deadband, I've turned that up because I like it quite responsive on the trigger. Voltage, you've gone for auto lipo, obviously. Motor timing set to normal. I could possibly turn it up higher. And brushless. But yeah, nice and easy to read, easy to use. And wheel speed, just to kind of... So yeah, that's gain on 2S. It will take up to 3S if I want to. And I've got a couple of sets of these Dean's packs that Paul sent over. So good thing is, I can pop that back down inside there. And it's pretty much like how it was stock now. So I'm going to sew this back up now quickly. So that's this car sorted. Hang on, let's just sort out the wiring. Let's talk about what I'm going to do now with the Zorro. So the Zorro, I'm going to... hang on, where are we to? Yeah, that's right. The Zorro, I'm going to be using the BLX 100 in. And, yeah, it should be quite spicy, actually, with that in. I just said that in front of my daughter. Oh, Dad, you can't say that. You're not, you know, only the cool people say it. Well, thanks, love. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to running this, actually, to be honest with you, to see, well, this one as well, actually, to see how this actually fares up. The only thing I might add to this, and I have noticed, is a let's see if I can pop that over the top of there, is a fan. There's no fan on it, but I don't know whether we actually need one in this, actually, because the car's so light. The SC should be able to cool itself down. I know it's bashing. I'll put that down like so. That goes by there. Is screwing? Yeah. And what I'm going to do then is concentrate on the Zorro, but I'm going to press pause a sec and just sew this up. Right guys, so that is the jump shot all sewn up, back up together. I've got the castle system in there, 2S. this should be quite spicy, so I'm going to leave that one there now. Knock it all off. I programmed it all. I'm quite looking forward to giving this a run. I got a new battery pack by here that I can run through it as well. Now I'm just going to put all this away by here and then start working on the Zorro. But yeah, so castle system, 3800, 3665 surpass motor on 2S, and I think it's going to be pretty quick for a 2S car, that's for sure. Right guys, so we're going to be popping this Hobbywing 3652 3300 kV motor in there like that. I'm also going to be putting in this BLX 100 ESC. It's not in the best condition, but this is tried and tested and works for me, and I'm going to be running it on 3S, and it's the same as my connector, so save the potch messing about. I'm actually going to fit that in the car. Quite easy process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, and then there's 4 screws around the top to remove a motor plate. So I'll put it on time lapse now, and then I'll start cracking on. Right guys, so we got everything in the car. BLX 100, you've got the Hobbywing motor, 23 tooth pinion. I've got a 3S battery there. China Hobby line. I think I'm not sure what I've created here, but it's a bit mental. Are you ready? Ignore all this because I'm going to tidy it all up in a minute. Yeah, I got a feeling this is going to be a bit chicken oriental, shall we say, but send it, see what happens. It's either going to be absolutely crazy or loads and loads of fun. But yeah, let's give it quarter throttle. Ready? Oh, hang on, let's move this. I don't want to break that. Quarter throttle. This thing is going to be rapid. So, yeah. I'll tidy it all up and come back. Right guys, so this is what we've ended up with. One thing to note this, if you're going to run a 3S pack like I'm planning to, you're going to need to get some different battery straps. So I had some custom RC upgrades battery straps knocking about. Got the BLX 100 all mounted up on top of there, as you can hear it whizzing away. Yeah, I do feel that this is going to need some upgrades straight away. Just to give you a heads up, I've just tested the end points on the throttle outside, and it wants to wheelie. This is going to be an absolute barrel of laughs to run, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. But this is what we've ended up with, guys. So as I say, just to go over the specs one more time: BLX 100, 3652 3300 kV motor, 23 tooth spur, 3S, China Hobby line, racing series, 120C 6600 mAh battery, and it's pretty quick. So I'll see you up above. What a crazy car this is going to be. I just sat here having a beer, contemplating life, looking at it and thinking, why did I think this was a good idea? Never mind, gonna send this, see what happens. I'm gonna have to upgrade a few bits, that's for sure. We definitely gonna end up with some torque twist on the chassis. The back end's gonna need toughening up, but what I will say, I was quite impressed with the wheel speed that I had, so this could be a cracking upgrade and something that I'm going to enjoy running, so I am looking forward to it. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching these videos, bearing with me. Obviously I did have a couple of days of as they say, radio silence. I just needed to get my head down, do some work, rest, see the family, relax, have a beer, chill out and just recalibrate, if that makes sense. So next video of this, it is raining outside, so and obviously it's dark at the moment, but the next video you see of this car, I'm hoping it's going to be doing about 50-60 mile an hour. So yeah, should be interesting. Massive thanks to each and every one of you watching these videos. Make sure you, as I say, keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Check the box for more videos coming up, guys, and until next time, see you later.